I'm sitting here with AZ, man. I just finished my audio book. I'm gonna make sure, you know, I just talked to him, I gave him the book. You know what I mean? He already had the book. He didn't get a chance to read it yet because he's busy. I'm gonna put him on the spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah, RonG, I gotta read it, man. But if he's doing it in the audio, I ain't gonna have to read it. I'll be able to listen to it. So he said he's getting that ready for us. And then, that'll be wonderful.
I'm gonna give you the first copy before I even put it out for release.
Wonderful, bro.
But you tell me now, you're gonna listen to it.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Then we'll be able to sit down and speak. I'm gonna say the audio book.
I got you, brother.
You're the only one that picked it because it's done. It's right here in the computer, you know, in the studio.
It's complete?
Yeah, it's complete. The whole thing is done.
Wonderful.
I'm ready to put it up and everything. But I'm gonna send you a copy first. You know what I mean?
Why don't you put it out as an NFT, because that's where the world is at right now, bro.
Remember you were teaching me about that. Yeah, you were teaching me about it. Like I said, I'm not ashamed or too proud to say that I learned from other men. He was teaching me about the NFT. Unique Mecca here, man. I'm sitting down chilling with the world famous AZ. You know, we're in the house. We trying to do a stop the youth from, you know, going down the wrong path. You know, so the movement is, you know, put the guns down and pick up the babies, you know. I'm doing a big joint on the 18th on New Jersey, where we're gonna speak to the youth. I just wanted AZ here because AZ is a part of this movement. He's been trying to do this before I even came home. And the joint I did with him last summer, my first summer home, he was basically letting me know that he was ready to give up, man, because he felt like, you know, y'all wasn't listening. But I kept moving, I didn't give up. He told me I would give up. And at times I felt like I wanted to give up. I'm gonna keep it 100. So plenty of times I said, man, he's right, man, but it's getting too crazy.
Yes,
but,
sir.
You know, so I'm gonna let AZ introduce himself and, you know, just give a message to him, and we're just gonna vibe out so they can see how, you know.
Yes, indeed. First of all, snatch the book. Great, unique. God. He bought me this t-shirt, but it's a 3X. You can see I'm a 5, 6X.
All right.
So I'm gonna pass this off to my man. He gotta order me my size, but it's all good. Love is love. But definitely we need to talk to the youth from this point on in life. We know that. We know that the game is nasty, it's rigged. It's designed for us to lose. One door in, 2 doors out. When one door is you enter, the 2 doors out, the penitentiary or the graveyard. I avoided both doors, but I definitely died in the game. That AZ you knew died in 87.
How? Explain it.
How? 2 to the head, robbery, nasty situation in the Bronx. My sister's boyfriend. I know y'all heard the story before, it's written in the book, but the bottom line.
A lot of people didn't talk to him. I want to hear
Talk to him.
Now, I want to hear from you.
Oh,
You know?
what?
You know, we got authors and things like that, so we want to hear from, you know, the king's mouth.
Basically, man, you know, in the game, getting plenty of money, a lot of money, and you know, they gonna come for you. Brother, my sister's boyfriend lined me up in a situation with his homeboys that he did time with, and they tried to rob me. They did rob me, but they didn't really get much, but they tried to kill, they left 6 people for dead. The Bronx robbery, I lived, 3 people died, another 2 people lived, but it's a nasty situation. I know y'all saw the movie, it was deeper than that, and they tried to do the story the best they can, but the facts is, you know.
This is the 10 o'clock news.
Welcome back. The streets of the Bronx are a lot safer tonight.
That's right, Rosanna, because 2 vicious killers are in jail for life. You're about to see the judge throw the book at them, but not before they made one last defiant stand.
All we worried about is the Yankees going to stay in the Bronx. That's all we worry about. We're not concerned about human beings. And I hope that they die. You said your piece? I said my piece. Give me my time. I'm going to get out of here.
Odds are Henry Bolden and Ronald Timmons will never set foot on a city street again. The brazen killers were sentenced to 112 years to life for the execution-style murders of 3 and the shooting of 3 other Bronx people in 1987. It was a humid August night outside along the Grand Concourse as the 3 killers silently crept up 3 flights of stairs, then down this hallway to this corner apartment. Once they pushed their way inside, they rounded up 6 friends. One of them, a 13-year-old girl. They shoved them back into a rear bedroom, made them lie on the floor, and then pumped 25 shots into the backs of their heads and bodies.
I caught 2 to the head, bro. I took 9 shots. Something I really don't like to discuss, but
the youth need to know this so they know how ugly this is. That's why they're doing
it's very nasty. It's very nasty, bro. It's very nasty. Our whole story is nasty. It started all splendid. Plenty of money, all the cars, all the women, you know, trend setting, the Dapper Dans, you know, the latest cars, you know what it is. But at the end of the day, look how it ended. And that's the story you gotta walk away with. Ended, man. The uncle's kidnapping his nephew, getting murdered, friends killing friends. If you look at our story, nothing happened from the outside. Everything was like an inside job, bro. And that's what makes it more nasty, because the people see exactly how much money being made, and they know who's who, they know what's going on. And these are the people that attack you, bro. So, you know, you might have your enemies all lined up on the outside. You know, that's a sucker, he's a creep, that nigga. Don't trust him, but when a nigga sitting right next to you,
you know what I mean?
Yikes, that hurts, bro. That hurts, bro. That hurts worse than, you feel me? So that's how nasty the game is when you look at it on the broad, you feel me? It might look good, but it's something that you don't really want to get involved in.
And see, that's what my son did 29 years in state prison in Virginia. You know what I mean? He did 29 years down there, and that's the first thing I told him is don't get involved with opening your circle up too big to let too many people in, because you're always gonna have an issue with the people that's on the inside. You know what I mean? It's not the outside. You're not gonna have a white boy jump on a black dude, a Mexican jump on a black dude, because if that happened, then all the blacks gotta come together, the Mexicans gotta come together. You know what I mean? So it's always the people closest to you. So that's why everything that he's saying is 100. You know, on the outside and on the inside, you're gonna have problems with the people that's closest to you, because those are the ones that you call the friend, and that's the ones you gotta watch out for. You know, because they watching, they're looking. You know what I mean? They
jealous. They mad.
You know?
It's nasty, bro. Mm-hmm. It's really, really, really nasty.
You know?
And today, you watch it and listen. Man. These brothers is killing each other like it's in season, bro. Every time you put on the news, somebody dying. In the rap world, in the streets, you know, it's like it's totally lost, bro. Totally lost, to the point of no return. And somebody gotta put the rules back into the streets. And it's not about, to me, you know, I understand the stick-up world and, you know, and this, but to me, those type of people fuck the game up, bro. You feel me? The game is not the game based on that. The game is to connect, give it to the hustler. You feel me? The plug, he can have all the drugs in the world, but you need the outlet.
There you go.
If you can't get rid of that thing, he can keep it. What the fuck is good for it? The niggas that's in the hood that's making it do what it do is the ones that make the plug. You understand? So you can have 1 billion bricks, but if you got an operation that's moving that thing, you the man, bro. And I swear, you know, that shit was flying off the shelf in our spots, man. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying this to be bragging or in competition with nobody. It's just the truth. At that moment, at that time, it was what it was. But the outcome, like I said, what did it all mean?
Because look at the ending. Look at the ending. He mentioned the ending.
Yeah.
The ending is he took 2 to the head, got hit 9 times, 6 people left for dead. You know, I wound up with life plus 20. Did 26 years in prison. My youngest child was like 2 years old when I got locked up. Come home, they 28. They don't know me. You know what I mean? So I gotta try and, you know, readjust not only with society, but with my own children because of the choices that I made. And I take responsibility for that. Like I said with me and Azie in the last interview, you know what I mean? We poison the community. Let's take that off the top. We poison the community. We made bad choices, you know what I mean? But we did the best that we could with what we had. And that's not to mollify it, mean to make excuses. Just let y'all know the real. We made bad choices, you know what I mean? But we survived. I lost my brother in the game, you know what I mean? You already know he lost plenty of people in the game. That's just how it is.
Too many funerals, bro.
you know? And I come home, and it's like everywhere I'm driving, all through New York, any borough, I'm seeing more of those candles burning than anything else. You rarely see that candles burning because a kid got hit by a car. You know, that was back in our day. You know what I mean? Now they having gun violence because kids killing kids. And
it's like it's a trend now. It's like you can think of something, bro.
You know, and that's
horrible, bro.
That's what we trying to really reach out to you for you to understand. We got a bigger interview than this coming up. We just wanted to touch in to let y'all know the basics on what's going on and where we at. Because, like I said, you know, I don't judge no man and no man can't judge me. Because people try to judge me and say that I abandoned my kids because I chose the street code over my children. But I was on the street before my children, and it was implemented in me that way.
Back then, who wasn't involved with the game? So you can't be guilty for that. It was what it was. The government was involved. The whole United States was involved in the game back then, bro. You feel me? Under the conditions, what else could we do, bro? What else we could do, bro? Everybody wanted to feed their family. You feel me? You ain't want to be a cornball. Niggas riding past you with foreign cars. Nigga, you getting involved.
You know what
Stop it. And that's what it was, bro. That's what it was. We didn't know that, you know, we was being set up, though. You feel me?
It was pawns.
You know, if we'd have known then what we know now, we maybe would never even got involved. But we live and we learn. We don't stay stuck on stupid shit. We get out of there and then we warn that it's a different time from then. Back then, they was allowing us to do that shit.
As long as we spent
allowing that shit.
United States. When I used to go to the car dealer, and when A used to go, I'm sure, when we went to the car dealers, they never told us to get out of here with our money. They was dirty money, it was drug money, it was blood money. They welcomed that money and said, go get some more. We got a new Benz coming out next week.
Back again. Hey, you need anything else? Go get some dealer plates.
They'll call us and tell us we got another Benz, bring another 2 shoe boxes. You know what I mean?
Buying 2 or 3 cars at one time, bro. These people just give us any name.
You know?
You know, that's what it was back then, bro.
And those are the ones that went home and judged us to their families that, oh, those guys selling drugs, they're doing this, they poison the community, and the whole time they beeping us, I got a new Benz, 80,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like there was a time limit from to me, I saw it from 84 to about maybe 93. They let niggas go. Then after that, they sent in police, TNT, niggas started telling on each other, killing each other, and it became over, bro.
And like you said, 93, that's when I got locked up in 93. You know what I mean? They sent the Alphabet boys in, they came in. First of all, if there was no violence involved, they didn't care what you did with drugs in America because they knew that we wasn't taking the money outside the country. You know what I mean? We spend it right here in the country what Obama said to stimulate the economy with the drug money. The same way Obama gave you the stimulus check. We was the stimulus back then. They allowed us to sell the drugs so we could stimulate the economy. You understand what I'm saying? But you know, like he said, if we knew what we knew then, we would have made different choices and we would have dealt with the money different and we would have been better situated, you know what I mean, today as adults. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But this for the youth looking for y'all to understand. Like I said, I got Azie here. This ain't to brag about nothing. This ain't to do none of that. This is just to let y'all know that we trying to reach out to let y'all know that all that glitzy that I'm all today, like he said, you know what I mean, wasn't worth it at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It cost me through the head and 9 total, 6 people. Like he said, left for dead, cost me 26 years in federal prison. Every day I had to wake up knowing that I'm never gonna get out, man.
Exactly.
You know, that they expect me to die in prison, but I refuse to take that sentence. You know what I mean? That's just what he said out of his mouth, but that didn't mean nothing in my heart.
Then we try to escape by going into the music world. Mm-hmm. Then you got creeps in that world.
Yeah. That's
to let they people know now, them dudes from the streets, they real, we can't allow them in. And then they say yes, but they really mean no. So that becomes another problem, because I know we created gangster rap on this coast with MOBSTYLE and shit. But they took our blueprints to create their blueprints. So we take the bullets, but they take the check, bro. And that hurts within itself, but hey, I get it, I understand.
You mentioned MOBSTYLE, I like that. Let's speak on that because, you know, I remember when you came to me and you wanted to perform up at Club 2000, I was honored to have, you know, Club 2000 stage to be the first place to have MOBSTYLE, our first, you know what I mean, gangster rappers on the East Coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How did MOBSTYLE come about? How did that come about? Well, why did you decide to get out there? Tell them that.
You know what it is, where the April showers get ready to come in, even though it's March, so we just rolling down the block. So now as we going up there, you know, we got butterflies in our stomach, but at the same time, this is our regular lick. You know what I mean? So we pull up in front of the building on 160th, so now we get out and we run up in the joint. So we knock on the door, boom, boom, boom. So as we knock on the door, they yell back, who is it, who is it? You know what I mean? But of course they speaking in Spanish, que pasa, and all that, but I ain't trying to hear all that crap. Just come to the door so I can rob you and get this coke and get up out of there. I know they got drugs in there. So now when I run up in there and I'm ready to go get the drugs, here go Bob. Bob looking a little nervous. So we run up in there and now we pull the pistol on him. I throw the dude against the wall. Bob come in, he throw the other dude against the wall, and I tell him, yo, where the money and the drugs, booth out, you know what it is. So now we tell him that. Here he come, he like, we ain't got no drug, Bobby, we ain't got no drugs. Man, I'm not trying to hear all that crap. You got drugs, man. So instead they come out and they bring out a little 80 grand. When they bring out the 80 grand, Bob happy with that. You know what I mean? We ain't never seen 80 grand. I'm talking about we little niggas right now. You know what I mean? So Bob come out with the 80 grand. You know what I mean? And got a little duffel bag on the ground. And I'm telling them like, nah, I know they got drugs in here. You know what I mean? Cause they gotta re-up. They gotta have more drugs. You know what I mean? So now dude ain't trying to give it up. So I tell Bob, I know what we gonna do. So I rip the lining out my coat and I stuff the 80 grand in the coat and I grab dude. I take him up the back stairs and I take him to the roof. When I get him to the roof, I figure I could scare him and put the gun in his face, threaten to shoot him, throw him off the roof. You know the whole nine. So now when we get up there ready to throw him off the roof, you know what I mean? Now all we hear is footsteps coming up. So now we hear the footsteps coming up. Next thing we hear is gunshots. Boom, 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 boom. Like, oh shit. So now I grab dude, I throw dude in front of me and I'm holding him as a shield. While I'm holding him as a shield and I'm doing my thing, he's squirming. His man come on there, so I just know he ain't gonna shoot. So I'm like, stop or I kill him, stop or I kill him. His man ain't trying to hit it, he just start busting, boom, boom, boom. So when he shoots, he hits my man that I'm holding my hostage on the right side. When he hit him on the right side, his body went limp to the left side, cause now he weak, that exposed my right side, boom. I catch a 45 in the right, you know what I mean? So now he shoots him again, boom. So now he catch him in the other side, the left side, so now he go limp to the right side. Now I catch a 38 from the other gunman in my left hip, and that joint spun me around more than the 45, the 38. I mean, come on, dog. So now I done spun around, now he done fired again, hit me in the ass. I got shot in the right leg, left leg, you know, the ass. When I spin around, I get shot up in the chest, and I fall to the ground, but now I bust a couple times before I go off, and it got real quiet. I didn't hear nothing. I'm just laying there on the roof, my heart beating, boom, 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 boom. And I wonder what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? Like, yo, is this the end? I look over, I see my man Bob laying there with brain matter laid all over the floor. Oh man, not my man Bob, but I gotta get out of here. So I crawl over to the roof, you know what I mean, to the side of the roof, and I'm ready to jump off, but we 6 stories up. So how the hell I'm gonna jump? Oh my God. Yo, you know what it is. Unique Mecca Audio at YouTube, Instagram. Follow me, subscribe, all that. Make sure you cop the book of RonG Harlem at RonGHarlem.com. It's at Amazon, iMovie Books, wherever you can find it. It's at Cop This Book.